Wow, it is an understatement that I have been busy. Lots of new stuff sprouting in pots. Even more stuff is going to happen over this next week. Got a little sidetracked with discovering mice like confectioner sugar, and it was an all-day project cleaning that up and mice-proofing the house. And it's not over yet. But anyway, the squirrel is totally out of control. I don't even know if I could videotape it. It moves so quickly around the place. And I had a scheduled drop-off for the mushroom compost, and they never showed up and called. And I called, and they didn't call me back. And then I waited the next day. Well, nobody ever showed up, so I canceled the delivery. And one of Michael's students, his brother raises beef cows, so they schlepped in some manure. So I've been shoveling that. And here in the camera, the view, are flowering lychee. Now these lychee were not pulled up over winter, and I guess I pruned the nicest one a little bit too aggressively, and all of the growth died back, but I'm going to leave it in and see what happens. The medium-sized one has blooms, and the smaller one down there is springing back to life nicely. Lots of pods are developing, and this is the lime green tobacco blooming. I did some edging around this front bed and put in a little planter here. We've got nice flowering going on with the Ampias bell pepper. That's going to have to be brought in. I'm dipping on a couple of days, which is no problem because it's not going down extremely low. We're hitting some 40s for a couple of nights, and then it looks like it's going back up into the 60s at night. But I put in the citrus trees, and I'm going to do a lot of the quick growing edibles right up front here, and then put the slow growers out back. So this squash right here, I put these in last night, and these are an early crookneck yellow squash, and there's one back there in that big pot. The cucumbers are doing extremely well, and I also put in some ginger root, being that this is a shady spot. So I've got some parsley, flat leaf parsley, fennel, and then I just plugged in some ginger root. But there's also some cucumber in with the endive, and the larger endive is now bolting. So that will be good. I've got quite a few good specimens there, so that will be good for a seed collection. I'm doing my first seed collection on strawberry. So Helio, if you have any tips on how to get those seeds off of there, that would be most appreciated. These are the emerald apple tomato, the green variety of tomato. They're Russian. They get the golden specks. They have great flavor, good firm texture. I really like them. So they're right up here, up front. I think I'm just going to probably do some wildflowers in that planter. The strawberries that are developing the nicest are the ones that came and stayed in the pot from my other place that I spent a lot of time and money amending. So that has really rich soil. The other beds aren't doing so well. But hopefully this year, getting the amendments, more of them in there, and I'll see some good improvement on the strawberries. Nice signs of the seed production on the Hamburg rooted parsley. Michael did it again. He weed whacked my passion flower. And beautiful, filled out of the Italian fig. I might try my hand on taking some of this and trying to root it, put it in the rooting hormone, and start more of those trees. I'm going to try to make this year a little less labor intensive, and splurged and got some more hoses and splitters and timers, so I'm not running around like a maniac trying to get everything watered. I have the landlord coming out and putting in some more outdoor faucets that had been disconnected, so I'll be able to have, you know, all my zones covered and just have them on timers and just, you know, check every once in a while and make sure everything's going well. This is the pile, and it was a lot bigger. I've amended most of the beds in the garden and tilled it in. Pretty good production happening here. Still didn't get the straw bales, and it's done for the lettuce. The last of the little heads are bolting, so I'm going to come out here as soon as I set this camera down and just take all of it, clear up that area for whatever I want to put there. Maybe watermelons on that side of that bed this year. So my just add water patch. We got some nice colors starting. I did another couple rows of the potato skins. When you buy potatoes at the organic store and they're not treated with the sprouting inhibitor, sometimes they grow way quicker than what I could use them. So yesterday we ate potatoes. I took the eyes off and put those in. And back here, like I said, I schlepped the manure around and getting these beds ready. And as soon as this cold snap passes, I'm going to be doing a lot of direct sowing. And here are the black-green Hopi squash. A lot more of these are going in. I collected some good seed from it last year. I'm going to do a lot of hand pollination to make sure I get a good cross. And that is just, I'm going to do maybe close to 20, 25 plants. Let's say 8, 10, 12, 13. I have about 14 in now. So I'll start some more. But it's looking good. That's it. I'm going to be on seed collection. The turnips are starting with their pods. The broccoli rabe is almost through, so when that last plant dries out, I'll collect those. And I still have some organizing to do with some previous years. And seed for strings went well. I had some takers on that, so I'm waiting to hear reports in. And I want to thank you all for, you know, being so respectful and so kind in your comments and spreading the word about the Dr. Paul portraiture. The auctions are going well. Direct sales are doing good, and I'm haven't decided when I'm going to put the piece up that has the signature. We'll see how that goes. But I want to, you know, welcome my new subscribers and just thank you all. And, you know, hope we have a great growing season. I think we will. I'm off to a good start here. So I'll talk to you soon. Arrivederci.